Hello and welcome back to Citia's Conversation. I'm so excited today. You know why? Because I have my friends. I did miss you though. Don't
Man, I did not miss her. I did not miss her. It was bliss. Sometimes, yeah.
No, I did miss you guys because we couldn't have this, especially the laughter. But anyway, guys, let me introduce my, obviously, my panel. On my left hand, I have my beautiful friend.
Hi.
And then on my right hand, I have Amaka.
Her beautiful friend Amaka.
Yeah, but
You're all welcome.
anyway, guys, welcome back. It's been
Forever.
tough,
Too long.
hard,
Too long.
a lot of down nights. But anyway, my topic today is how did we cope during this lockdown and what we've learned during this lockdown. And I think I will go to Yvonne first on this one. So, how did you cope first?
Mentally it was draining. This is something that is so unreal, and obviously I think initially it didn't seem real, so I didn't really bother. I was kind of like, okay, I can do this, but as time, I think when it started getting longer, especially after it passed that like 4-week mark, I was kind of like, this is really
that's when it hit you.
That's when it really hit me. I'm like, what, Because right up to the fourth week, I was kind of like, okay, I think I can handle it. I'm at home now. I was like, oh, good. This gives me time to do things that I've been, pushing back, blah, blah, blah. I was doing it. I was doing this one, doing that one, there. Obviously, it got to a point where I had to even start rationing the job. I wanted the job to finish. Because I was like, if this thing finishes, I have nothing to do. I'm in trouble, But then when he said dawning on us, like, this is really going to go on. And then you wake up initially you wake up in the morning like, okay, oh, hang on, we're not going anywhere. Ooh. Then that overwhelming feeling, I think mentally it was tough. It was really, really tough because the uncertainties, what you don't know. So going out was like the worst. Like you want to go out, who should I touch? How far should I stay? And then people were not even observing the 2 meter. So like even when you are trying to be good, people are like coming in your face. So it was quite scary as well because we didn't know what we were really dealing with. And then the deaths. It got to a point I actually stopped watching the news. For my mental state, I just stopped it because the more I listened to the news, the more I was getting scared, the more paranoia, it was a combination of so many things. So that's on my part. Then I also have to while I'm having all this, I have to stay strong for my children. Then the children, they're bored. What will we do? It's actually still surreal right now. Like I'm still waiting for someone to really pinch me.
So did we go through this?
Did we really go through this? And the anxiety, I think for me, okay, fine. I've come to that point where, okay, fine, I'm not listening to the news and everything again. But then, when I start thinking of, okay, when the lockdown eases, what's going to happen? Or am I going to be confident enough to let my kids go back to school? Am I going to be confident enough to do the things I used to do? I really don't know what's going to happen, tomorrow. So, okay. I think for me, there's still lots of questions.
How did you go? Which
I don't
go with?
Struggle from day one because my problem is the routine. I wake up in the morning at 5, get ready to go to work. I struggled the first few. In fact, I struggled. I couldn't get my head around the fact that I don't have many friends. These are probably you guys are probably the only friends I have. Probably it's not that I go out like that, but that's when I realized that I probably have more of an anxiety problem than I ever in my life thought. And I used to wake up. I can't leave the house. I can't go to work. That fact that I cannot get up, enter the bus, go to work. I still have my job, which is okay. I wake up in the morning, go downstairs. I could not deal with it from day one. And I think, if you guys remember, when I actually lost it was on Easter Sunday. Easter is, for me, for us, that's the fact that I couldn't do what I've done for 54 years of my life. It scared the living daylights out. I couldn't, for weeks and weeks and weeks. I know I've always had sleeping problems, but there are many times I wake up in the middle of the night. I used to wake up in the middle of the night and have panic attacks. I'm able to breathe. You know, I used to wake up in the middle of the night. Sometimes I wake up at 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I'm able to sleep. And I struggled. Yeah, people that I don't even listen to the news. I had to start making lists to go. I don't normally make it when I go shopping. My son would take me shopping. I used to feel so sorry for him because I'll stand in that queue and I'm literally shaking. And I spend 10 minutes and half the time I forget what I don't even buy what I want to buy. And that is how bad. You don't understand? But I had you guys to think, your son, you know, thank God I had all this Zoom and all this chats and stuff like that. I had you guys, I'll call you guys and then we'll talk, you know, just have a laugh. But I found out as well I started drinking, but all of us turned into alcoholics. Then I started cooking, but even that, I struggle. I don't know if I ever want to go through that. It's just.
Do you know what I struggle with? Before the government announced, as soon as the Ways announced their first few cases and they start counting the deaths, I have already made a decision a week before the Prime Minister did to say, you know what, I'm going to keep my kids up. But I think my biggest anxiety was how to keep my children safe. For me, the paranoia of because the phobia of if one of them or if one of us has to be in hospital. Without any other person, that part of it was I struggle with that. And I think my paranoia, or I would say my fear and anxiety could, you know, even as much as my son tried to calm me down and say, Mom, we're alive. Well, I was freaking out of my skin.
Well, yeah, you were.
Honestly, I was literally. And then when the dead starts rolling in, and for me, I wasn't looking at the numbers of the dead that they were counting. I was putting myself in the family members of the people that are losing over, because if that hit home for me, I know the devastation, and for me, that was what my biggest fear was, that I need to keep my children safe. I need to keep my children safe. I said, God, let none of them, any of us, go to hospital. I personally won't be able to cope whatsoever.
Yeah. It's scary.
You see what I mean? So even going out to shopping, it was like every single time I'm going out, it looks like this is it now. I'm going to
but at least you're lucky. I had my children, 2 of my children. In fact, they got fed up of me. We're not here. We're not home. I'll ring. Where are you? I'm in the house. Are you sure? Do you have a headache? Do you have?
No. I went.
You know?
When I went to pick my son in the University of Birmingham, I stayed outside. Mom, come here. Let me ask. Like, no.
Why, he's coming to the same house with you?
No. I was like, I don't know whether anybody has. You know, he get home. Mom, can I hug? I was like, no. Before he gets to the car, we've given, wash your hand, we packed the sanitizer. In fact, we almost sprayed him.
With sanitizer. That's what I did with Steven.
Before we and then when I get into them, say, are you really serious now? And I say, yeah, I can hug you now, even at that,
I didn't hug my son now.
For me, that was, and I
hugged him. I told him 14 days after.
And another thing is, it just gets you thinking, what is this important?
Yeah, what's important?
Friends.
Those that you call your close friends, because if it wasn't for you guys, I don't know if I would have gotten through it. I don't know if I would have gotten through. Just to know that there are people there that I can reach out. Social, and you know what? British Telecom, I doff my heart for them because they did such a good job.
But did you know the part that I start to have when we all sit on the live chat and dance our live?
That was amazing.
And I'm like, what the fuck? We were sweating in our living room.
Nobody there drinking and getting drunk. But that's the only way we could do it.
For me, by the time I finished that evening, I was like,
what the hell?
Holy shit! If I have people come clubbing, I don't know
that. No, but see, that's what friends. How many people could you?
No, but honestly, that night it was like.
But that was amazing.
We literally spent more than an hour.
But sometimes we'll call if we don't. like a few days, we'll call, we'll chat, and we'll have, look, the shit is 1:45. I'm like, you guys, I'm going to bed, I'll work in the morning. You know, just talking crap and,
oh my God.
yeah, it's
because I have you guys, the thing is when one of us said, oh my God, I'm feeling this, everyone comes to the chat.
Exactly. That is when you know
exactly.
your friends
all of us just come to the chat and just say, what is the
problem?
Are you okay? Are you alright? And then just chat and
or sometimes one of you will come in. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I said I'm okay. No. Are you sure?
That was me. Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Okay, put the video up. Put the video.
That's why I used to like. I like to do that.
Let me see what you're doing.
Put the video before you come and tell us that
sure.
you are tired.
It's okay.
No. Put the video.
Friendship.
Wait, flip it. Mommy, hi, mommy. Yeah, so that was fun.
Friendship.
Yeah, and every
single
single
time.
time.
Your true friends.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you one thing. I'm in a group, old school group. My God. Sorry, I'm going to say fucking bullies. Fucking bullies. And I thought they were friends. Oh my God, these girls, these ladies at the age of nearly 60. You know what? And I said the lockdown actually showed. The way they talked to. Oh my God. So that's what I say. If it wasn't for you guys.
But you see this thing you just said now, that actually highlighted something.
Yeah,
that's one thing I noticed during this lockdown.
Bullying.
Yeah. Everything that has been happening, either probably because you never knew or it didn't come to light. This lockdown was just a magnifying glass. It just magnified and brought everything out.
Yeah.
So if you were saying, "Oh, the bullies,"
No, I already knew it was bullies. But the thing is, I didn't take notice until when it's just and these people. I mean, we women were bigger.
Yeah.
But these people, until I had to go on the ground. These people are nasty piece of shit. There's some and then there's some people that that are going through stress. Yeah. I'm like, you have no right to treat these people like this. These are women. You cannot do what we were to do in secondary school. I think people try to bully when I was very quiet when I was in secondary school because I was very timid. Now they say Angela, because I was called Angela Millie. I was like, no. See, Angela Millie of that time, it's not Angela Millie.
Yeah, but I've always said is that women are they're
nasty.
Other women.
Yeah. These are people who are going through some horrible shit, and then this is the time we're all supposed. The reason why I come to so that this time was supposed to. But there's some people who just take. In fact, I'm waiting for one of them for this lockdown to be over. When you say you go to, we're waiting for that. I don't think you know how bad it is.
I'm glad we are not there.
I'm glad
that
we have
friends that we could be open to talk about even
how we
the
felt
details and how we were feeling. And the fact that I know that I have my friends to rely on, even though we couldn't be together like we are now, but we could still have the conversation and still stay out.
And then this woman, let me report this woman to you. She will send me video. She knows I was trying to lose weight because this thing we're eating like a fool. Video of puff. I said, let me come and collect. She said no social. I said leave outside. She said social distancing. Video of meat pie. She was saying no social distancing. Very wicked social distancing, friend though. Then video of what picture did she Sunday roast. She tell me not to come and collect social distancing. I said leave it at your door. Let me come and collect you. After when they are dropping package, the man will not. But leave it and disappear.
It's called social
distance.
I'm not Boris Johnson. Do I look like Mark Christie, the West Minister, who said that we should all social? Why am I being blamed for that?
Are you
going to blame me for the global warming too?
Yes, now after all, at least I will spray the packet. Wicked girl. Now that the social distance, where's my own meat pie?
Because usually, but now you have nothing to do. You go cook, you tired. In fact, the kitchen becomes my friend. My son look at me and say, Mom, I think you should start doing your wig again. Because you can't be cooking all day.
My son still said to me, Mom, we're not cows. I said, why are you not cows? Fattening cows. As if you're fattening us. What is it? Why must you go? I said, because I don't know. I walk 3 o'clock. Normally from after work I would have gone to gym. Take my time. I come 6 o'clock. I don't have people's time. This one, my lunch break I'm in the kitchen cooking. My coffee break I'm in the kitchen doing something.
I think,
and you've got kids. And you've got, the thing is automatically, because think about it. This is an extended holiday. During the holiday, you spend a lot of money. on food and snacks for the kids.
Did you say this? Who saved money during this lockdown? I didn't save any money. In fact, all you saved money.
I did.
From doing what?
Oh,
For not doing nothing.
I didn't do anything. I actually saved a lot of
My
money.
electricity bill, and I started cooking more. You know my boys. Okay, but during before the lockdown, there's nobody at home. This one, they are eating.
No, apart from the headache when the children they give you sometimes, you just feel like
strangling them.
God help me. But apart from that, oh my goodness, you have to repeat one word like 200
Okay, luckily I don't have young children.
Lucky you.
And I can't. I started cleaning. That's what I realized.
I think why I saved money, if I think about it, is just, okay, I'll buy food, maybe bills, that's it. But imagine when school was open. If it's not school demanding money.
Okay, yeah, well in that case, yeah, I saved money on transport and stuff. Yeah.
You know, there were so many other things. So I didn't really I just found myself only paying for food.
Yeah, that's why I would save money. I didn't do my nails.
And things like that. So really.
No, for me, because usually when I will go to shop
every day. In that case, yes.
If the salad is not fresh, I want meat that is fresh. If the milk is not fresh, I want this that is fresh. So every single day I have to go. But this time
you didn't have a choice once a week.
Exactly. So I was able to go once a week, just do a massive shopping. Because the fear of going back outside.
I mean that I didn't like walking. We started walking.
Yeah, you know, so the fear of going back outside was absolutely out of the equation.
I became a clean freak. I don't know.
I think that was helped me a lot. And I just like cook a lot rather than before you say, okay, let's go out for a meal or let's go out.
I think when my anxiety levels got down was when I made the decision to just go with the flow and not keep to time, and that helped me. I'll explain what that means. Like I sleep when my body says sleep.
Okay. Her own
I didn't go.
No, let me tell you her own sleeping.
No, she loves to talk all about her own story. Should we start her own? Because if you start this one, the name will come up for you. Because she cannot stop. Let me tell you, people. Let me tell you. Should we start your own?
Oh, she gave me stick for it. I can tell you. No, the thing is, I just said, let me just go, because I felt going to bed with my normal routine, it just wasn't working, and my anxiety. I was like, okay, I'll go to bed when I go to bed, and I found myself going to bed at like
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. I'm
3, 4,
stop line 6.
5.
I wake up at 1 o'clock. 6.
in the morning.
She was doing an
So it just it just happened that my whole clock.
You are not doing that. No, I don't wake up.
Me and night are no friends. So 10 o'clock reach.
Yeah, so instead of going to bed about my normal time, I was now going to bed in the morning and waking up in the afternoon. So all my friends will wait. They don't call me until 12 o'clock before they don't call. Because if you call at 11,
your voice will be like a frog. I was wondering. I'll call you back when I wake up. No, so that. And that myself, this are Goose family. 7 o'clock, we don't walk, chop breakfast, they look each other. So here, 7 too high, so by 6, it's like they stick to the routine of when they go to.
But it's good though,
but for me that wasn't great. So I was still doing exactly what I do every single day, like every other day. But then it makes the day longer because by 7 o'clock. Everyone 7:30, maximum 8 o'clock. They take their shower, have their breakfast, and then what? And then
you see, I'm going to have that problem because I think what actually made us go like that was because one of my boys that came was reading for his exam, so we kind of like read with him, stayed up with him, and I think that's actually where that whole thing started. Luckily for me, my daughter that sticks to routine just joined us, which was. So she too was waking up quite late, and I'm like, oh, okay.
That's good.
That's good. Thank God.
Starts now.
But now, that's the thing. I've got that work now to face. I have that part to face. Now, when it's time to go back to school, now I have to change my routine. And that's the job waiting for me.
No, me and my son, we used to pass each other. When I'm going upstairs to sleep at 10:30, that's when
he's coming downstairs
the whole day. Because he will read, because he has a dissertation. Yeah. So he will read all night. Yeah.
So by the time he's going up, that's when you are coming to make breakfast.
Yeah. But anyway, we survived there, and I'm glad, that we still have each other to rely on. But I don't think I would have done it on my own.
I wouldn't have done it on my own.
Some days I was just.
Sometimes this one midnight, sir. Madam is still there. No, it's you. She'll make a comment and tell her, You know there's people that have work.
But
Nah,
anyway,
it's good.
guys, I hope you guys too, you know, one way
So-
or the other, have friends and family and the support networks
Doesn't have to
that
be
help
plenty,
you
just
guys,
one, two.
that help you guys through it. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.